Hi, my name is Damz, and today I'm seeing what Skyrim would be like if it was a hardcore survival game. What exactly do I mean by hardcore survival game? Well, the type of game where every decision is vital. You make one misstep and you or your enemy could die by one fatal blow. We can forage in the woods for supplies and craft items from scratch, such as campfires and various other things, and where you have to hunt for your very own food whilst trying to deal with the harsh weather conditions and trying not to freeze to death. This mod list is really the first time Skyrim has felt like a realistic survival game to me, and I've never been so immersed. So welcome to Wildlander. First things first, and I guess we're going to want to create our own character. And of course, we can select a race, and the amazing thing about this mod list is the fact each race actually has kind of a significant play style and kind of what they are very good at in terms of stats, and don't just all start the same. But as tradition, we are definitely going as a Nord for this run anyways. Someone who's very good at smithing and two-handed and pretty average at everything else. Okay, well, after making one of the most generic Nords you're probably gonna ever see, let's press done here and name our character. And of course, pretty self-explanatory as always, the name is Damz. Now we can actually choose a background for our character, it seems. So, oh god, we got a lot of choices here. Now, I think just to be safe initially, I am going to be doing an archer build, even though it's not the most efficient thing in the Nords, but we will see. And that is going to give us some basic skills to be able to survive, because you are very much a normal person in this mod list, from what I understand, with some very basic skills that you have to train by yourself. You're not an accomplished warrior or dragonborn as we are so used to. So this is going to give us block, evasion, marksman, one-handed smithing, and sneak. Sounds pretty good to me. And now we do have a birth sign to select from as well, and these give you various different buffs and stuff. So I think let's do sneaky archer build. It is Skyrim at the end of the day, the shadow. Now, I like the idea of us having to survive out in the wild, maybe a little bit of a hunter, so we can test out all these survival mechanics that are implemented in this mod list. So surviving the wilds. And which hold are we in? Do we want to go in the north? Do we want to go in the south? You know what? I like the idea, I think, of being all the way down at the bottom of the map. And maybe we have to travel north. So let's start in Falkreath. Now, of course, we do have the option to be a dragonborn, and if you want to do the main quest, but this is going to be a hardcore survival run as just a normal man of Skyrim. Okay, here we are then. In the south, I'm assuming, with some very basic hunting gear. But we are one strike away from literal death. And as you can see in the bottom corner then, very, very little carry weight and only a little bit of gold. Let's see what we're actually starting with here. So if we go into our inventory, then we have an iron sword with some fur armor, which is going to be really good for keeping us warm. Because not only enemies are going to try and kill us, of course, it's going to be the weather. But luckily for us in Falkreath, all the way down in the south then, the weather isn't too cold at all. But we do, of course, have, well, our weapon of choice, if you was to ask me. And that, of course, is our wooden light bow. I have a feeling that is the thing that is definitely going to keep us alive more than anything right now. We've got some very, very basic potions. We also have some very basic food and water, a couple of bottles of mead, and not a lot else. So we're going to have to try and hunt, scavenge for supplies before we die. Now, I think the first thing we should try and do is actually maybe find some supplies. So if we open up the map then, of course, we are all the way at the bottom here in Falkreath. We can maybe try and visit one of the holds. Maybe we go try and actually visit Falkreath. Or maybe we venture further north and see what we can find. Now, hopefully, being out in the woods will allow us to actually find some wild animals to be able to kill and harvest their, well, meat first and foremost to be able to cook. Even though we actually don't have anywhere to cook it right now. But hopefully some crafting supplies as well. I think I actually see... What on earth can I hear? Oh no, it's a dog. Okay. Well, this is maybe a bad start. Okay. Our health is already tainted by that. Luckily, maybe the other one decided not to get involved there. But that could have been a very, very rude awakening. Let's see if we can get some resources off this wolf. We actually managed to field dress it then, so we can either skin the pelt, harvest the ingredients, and butcher meat. So I'm going to want to butcher the meat here. That is for certain. And we managed to get a couple of animal fat and some raw meat. Quite a lot of raw meat, actually. And also, let's skin the pelt of the wolf itself. And also harvest whatever ingredients is left. Okay, nice. We got some claws, some teeth, an eye. God, we really, well and truly... Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, there's an army of them. We're actually nearly dead. Oh, my days. Look at how low our health is already after fighting merely a couple of wolves. Now, this is not a bad way to get food, but also a really dangerous way. Maybe we should take a drink of alcohol. What better way to kind of numb the pain a little bit here? Okay, another one is down. Oh my days, this has been a very, very brutal start. Luckily for us though, I think we may be in the clear here. Let's search this wolf and hopefully get some more resources. I'm gonna butcher some more meat off this wolf. We are definitely gonna have to be skinning it. As you can see now, we are covered in rain in the pitch black dark. But I don't feel like we should stop here. Luckily, the rain has now washed some of the dirt and blood off us right now. But we are actually in the pitch black, and this is not good. It's 8 p.m. We're out in the open right now. Very little health, so let's see if we can do something about that. Now, one thing we probably should do before we continue this very brutal journey, as we're nearly dead already with our whole 10 of health points right now. We do actually have 6 perks to increase, so I feel like we should kind of prioritize our strengths right now and do some basic range training, which enhances the damage with bows and crossbows, which sounds absolutely fantastic to me. And also, I really like the fact this is going to allow us to actually run whilst attacking with bows and crossbows. That is definitely going to keep us alive. Also, I feel like being able to get out of the way may be an absolute huge advantage. And also, our light armor weight penalties are reduced, which is pretty good. I can't imagine we're going to be wearing any heavy armor anytime soon. And the fact we're going to be able to dodge right now is going to be absolutely huge. Now, I think the only real true way to be able to come out of this alive is to be as sneaky as possible then. Unfortunately, without actually doing anything else right now, or being able to train it, we're not actually going to be able to upgrade anything. So maybe I put something in weapon mastery here with our one-handed weapon, so we can use a sword a little bit better. Now, why do I have a feeling we may not be out of danger right now? I was just looking for some more supplies to be able to potentially build a fire, but I can hear all sorts of noises and we still have no means of healing. Is that... Oh, wait a second. There's another wolf. Okay, well, that is good to know, I suppose. Now, I think in that last fight, the wolf actually may have attacked us and made us drop our bow. So we don't actually have our range weapon right now, and it is too dark to kind of see it. So we may not have any choice but to... Okay, the wolf's pretty scared. Okay. I think we may finally be in the clear. I'm not entirely sure. But let's get some more meat off this wolf. We're going to have a lovely supper, I can tell you that for certain. But it is now 1 a.m. in the morning, and look at the beautiful sky. It's a shame that I can barely appreciate it due to the fact we are literally dying right now. And our skinning skill has actually improved, which is awesome. We didn't get the best pelt in the world, but the more we do skin, the more better quality resources we're going to get from these animals. Let's try and find our way back to a fire, and hopefully we can actually cook some of it if we make it back alive. So I have just opened up the crafting menu then, and as you can see, we do have a survivalist toolkit then. So we're going to need to make something to be able to actually craft a fire. We're going to need some tinder. No, not the dating app. And we're also going to need some kindling of some kind to be able to get this up and running. Now, we can actually burn ingredients. So if we still did have our bow, which we're going to need to find in the morning. We could have actually burned that, I do believe, to make some wood, but we probably should search along these trees and see if we can actually find anything. Wait a damn second. I was just trying to place... Oh no, we are so dead, ladies and gents. I was just trying to place a fire down and we ran into a bandits camp. Well, I have died. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so we are back, alive and well, and hopefully this time we can come up with a bit of a better plan to survive. Now, we know the wolves are around, but now we do know they are around and we've done our little bit of surveillance. Hopefully we can get the jump on these wolves and get some decent supplies with this time not actually getting our arms bitten off. Okay, it looks like I can actually see a couple of them up ahead here. I really do not know if this is going to be a wise idea. Ideally, we need to find some prey that probably won't want to attack us back. So, yeah, I'm having second thoughts on this already. This is too brutal. I have a feeling we're going to die again. So, let's sneak around and hopefully find something a little less vicious. Never mind, apparently. Okay, we're doing this, wolf. He's made me drop my sword. No, this is ridiculous. Please. Oh my days. Well, yeah, we need to avoid these wolves at all cost. Okay, so what I'm actually thinking then is we don't actually venture that way into a wolf den, even though it was a fantastic supply of resources in every capacity. We are just not going to survive out there. So I feel like we should head back up on the road where it's a little bit more safer, hopefully. Now, one thing we could do is harvest a lot of plants here. I feel like gathering resources as well as being able to sell this kind of stuff will be absolutely huge. And maybe we do delve a little bit into some alchemy further down the line. But one thing I think we should do, just in case we do need to set up camp in a short moment of rest, let's forage around this little area and see... Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? Holy crap! Okay, hello, little rabbit. I'm so sorry. We actually got our iron arrow back, which is amazing. Let's butcher some meat here. And some time has passed. But we did manage to get a couple bit of rabbit's meat and animal fat. Let's harvest the ingredients. Yeah, I mean, sorry about that, rabbit, but I was looking over here for wood, but I mean, I guess we've got some food. Rabbit's on the menu tonight. We found some edible insects, Namera rot, and some wood, which, I mean, sounds great, I suppose. Oh, I actually can see a fire here. We are still pretty close to the wolves, all things considered, but I'm assuming someone's going to be living out in this tent, but are they going to be friendly or not? That is the question. Maybe no one is actually here. Have we managed to stumble across a bloody jackpot here? Holy crap. There is actually dead food here. Now, someone definitely lives here. It's another bow. Right, let's scavenge the wood pile quickly. We actually got an extra 2 wood from that, which is amazing. As well as some cooked potatoes. Now, this place looks absolutely lovely, but I have a feeling the owner may return any second. So, do I really want to be going in here? I mean, I will take their supplies, and I will definitely take what's left of this elk. Gonna take this bow. We could actually maybe sleep throughout the night, but once again, like I say, I don't know if the owner's going to come back. As you can see, this bedroll is owned, but maybe we're not really going to have a choice here. Now, we are getting absolutely drenched from the rain right now, which is not going to be helping us at all. We're not really going to be able to utilize this fire until it stops, as we're not going to be able to cook our food on it. So maybe we do just take a little nap. I say little nap. Let's get a decent night's skip, and hopefully we don't get killed in our sleep. It does look like the rain has stopped. It is early hours of the morning. We're completely dry now. We're going to be super warm next to this fire, and we should probably eat some of the food that we already have on us right now, aka this cabbage soup, which is absolutely tasty, as well as some bread, which will do us absolute wonders. Okay, well, thank you, little pit stop. Anyways, Whoever actually lives here, sorry for using your supplies, but hopefully you'll understand. Wait a second. There's a dead body here. Is this the person that actually lived in this place, maybe? God knows, right? We don't have a lot of carry weight, obviously, but I'm going to take the lockpick, as well as all the food right now, and the septums, which is going to be amazing. Do we take a dagger? I guess so, right? We can't carry much more, all things considered. Yeah, I mean, we'll take another bow, but rest in peace. Now, it looks like maybe they were in a battle with a deer. Wow, okay, now I would ideally like to harvest the meat from this deer, but I don't think we're really going to have the capacity to carry it right now. We will see. We got that person's arrows out of it, which is great. Let's actually see if we can skin the pelt of this one and see if it actually becomes better than the ones we've done before. Unfortunately, we got another poor deer pelt there. But it does look like it's raining again, unfortunately. With quite a lot of supplies. But we should, yeah, get the hell out of here before we get drenched again. Listen to this rain, by the way. It sounds absolutely amazing and super immersive. Actually found a wooden cart here that has been absolutely ransacked. And another dead person here. Do we take their clothes? I mean, we really do not have the carry capacity. We're literally on the limit right now, so... yeah, let's try and get somewhere that is going to be called a safe haven for the time being. Oh my goodness me, is that a bear? Okay, we're not going this way then, we're going this way. Now, I did just have to drop some animal bones there as, well, yeah, we're actually pretty encumbered right now, filled up with supplies to the brim, which is amazing, but also a detriment at the same time as, yeah, we're running pretty slowly right now. Hopefully we can get this to somewhere safe and store it and sell it even, potentially. It looks like we've actually managed to come up across a mill. Okay. This might be a place we could rest if we're pretty lucky. Now, who lives here? Is it anyone friendly?
A guest? Oh my.
Hello? Attempt to robbery? No, I'm okay, thank you. Now we actually could sell our firewood to
I'd better get going.
Hurt here, but I don't think like we should probably do that. I feel like we should definitely keep the firewood on us for the time being. I'm wondering if we could actually use... oh, I think we can use their cooking pot. This is going to be absolutely amazing. So let's cook as much food as we possibly can right now. We have a lot of it, so that is going to be pretty good. Okay, so after pretty much crafting all of our food, then we could actually maybe cook some flammable oil. I wonder what that is going to be for. It requires 2 animal fat. Should we maybe make some of that? That might be a way we could actually make our own fire going forward. That might be a good way to start one, definitely. It does actually look like we are a little bit thirsty as well, so let's drink some water. Our thirst is now quenched, but yeah, we need to seriously relax for a little bit. Hopefully this definite not vampire will be okay with us staying here. Okay, well, it is 8:30 in the morning now, Hurt, and thank you for letting me use your cooker. I think I'm gonna head back out, and hopefully the weather has stopped. It doesn't sound like it, but we are pretty close to a city here. Well, a town, I guess, so we should probably utilize that. Could we maybe... we don't actually have an axe. Wait a damn second. Never mind, we do have an axe. Let's get some more firewood. Now, unfortunately, chopping all of that firewood is definitely took us over the carry weight limit, so we might actually have to sell... oh, you've got to be kidding me. She's locked the door behind us. How am I supposed to carry all of this? I might have to drop some loot somewhere. Right, there's actually some red apples in here, which is pretty nice. But what I'm going to have to do is actually drop some stuff we're not really using right now. I might have to drop all of these linen things and this armor that we found. What is our carry rate? Still a little bit over the kind of threshold here. We do have so much food already, which is really, really good. So I don't want to be getting rid of that. You know, maybe we get rid of some bones. I don't really know. And maybe I would drop a couple of the wood in here. And that has actually dropped us back down, which is amazing. Okay, let's continue our travels then. And hopefully, yeah, we can make it to Falkreath in one piece. Now, once again, as to be expected, I am absolutely drenched, which is fine, I suppose, as long as we can get next to a warm fire pretty quickly. I mean, we technically should be able to make our own, to be honest. Now, in terms of where we want to be headed then, Falkreath is actually down this way. Maybe we should set up a little shelter in these woods and try and dry off as much as we possibly can right now before we do actually, well, freeze to death, which won't be great, would it? I found this little bastion here. Do I want to be going inside? I mean, obviously not, right? I feel like maybe we should set up camp here, right, if we can. And let's see if we can actually light this. So we put some kindling in here. Prepare fire. We need to add some tinder, which we managed to find as well. Which we managed to make as well. We should add the tinder. Okay. And now light. Okay, we're actually building our very first fire. Nice. Look at that smoke coming together. I'm glad we managed to find this little stone structure here. This is an absolute perfect place to be relaxing right now. Now, luckily for us, we actually don't need to really cook anything at all. So we can kind of keep this fire going and just relax and stay warm and dry whilst we look at the absolute beautiful rain outside. Okay, our fire has unfortunately gone out as we're waiting for the storm to pass. It actually has been a few hours, but yeah, this weather is absolutely brutal. So we're going to have to restart the fire. We didn't keep maintaining the heat, which was a thing I should have probably prioritized. But luckily for us, we still do have some kindling to, yeah, start a new one. It actually looks like our camping perk has improved as well. We can actually upgrade the camp. Let's see what that does. Interesting. So hopefully that might last a little bit longer. Oh, wow. Look at that. Got some more extra logs on there now. That is actually going to make us feel so much better. And we're completely dry. I'm enjoying this camping lifestyle. Maybe we don't need to buy a house anytime soon. All we need now really is a tent. Now, we are actually getting a little bit hungry as well, to be fair. Luckily for us, we managed to find a whole bunch of animals on the route to here, dead or alive, and we managed to actually take a lot of their food. This weather will not clear up, will it? I don't see the point in going out right now, so let's sit back by the fire and hopefully it clears up within the next couple of hours. Okay, I think the weather at 1:40 in the afternoon is finally cleared up. What a beautiful day it is. Can we put out this fire? Do I want to destroy it? I'm uplifted by it as well. Amazing. Okay. I mean, do we destroy it? I guess we might as well. Get our resources back, I suppose. And hopefully we can actually head into town now. Let's get back onto the road then. And hopefully we can get to Falkreath safe and sound. At least we're going to be a lot drier now. That is for certain. Oh my days. Where did you come from, sir? Oh, this is really bad. This is doing no damage at all. I mean, of course it's like a bloody skeleton. Why would arrows do any damage? It's surely just going to be going through its rib cage. Oh, we need to get the hell out of here. I have no interest in fighting the undead. They do not provide me anything apart from, well, death. Sir, can you please help me? There's a skeleton chasing me.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax.
I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked.
Is someone there?
Yes. Oh, he's actually helping me. Please. Oh my days.
Fight well.
What an absolute legend. You know what? Do we really have the carry weight for this right now? You have all that loot, sir. You deserve it. Thank you for saving me my life. Now, looks like we can see civilization at last. That was a very close call. We have died to wolves a couple of times and nearly got killed by a skeleton. Didn't even know the undead would be walking around this area, truth be told. I mean, I'm glad we had our trusty friend there to be able to deal with it. But we are now in Falkreath. And hopefully we can start a little life for ourselves and buy some more camping supplies. And maybe even get some jobs. Now, there does actually seem to be a job board up here. Now, in terms of what they are, missing collective raw rabbit leg. Wait a second, we may have some. If we could gather some rabbit legs and do a little bit of hunting, that might not be a bad way to earn some coin. I don't think we're really prepared to be taking on bandits or anything right now. Whereabouts is the shop, by the way? Nice to meet you, Solaf.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Okay, I mean, I'm not too bothered about... You know what? We'll ask about it. You mentioned your brother?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
I mean, fair enough. What do you actually have for sale, my good man?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, what do you actually have? In terms of weapons, then, we maybe should buy some more arrows, you know. That might not be a bad shout, but first things first, we need a permanent shelter that is actually going to benefit us. Does he maybe sell anything? He's got some books here. A lot of building equipment, which is nice. It doesn't look to me that he's actually selling any camping kits right now, which is not great, I'll be honest. Is there actually anything we could maybe sell him, though, that we're not going to be using? I mean, ideally, I don't want to be carrying around an axe, but we're probably going to need it to make some extra money. Do we maybe sell this mage hood? Yeah, I feel like we should, right? We're not going to be using that anytime soon. I mean, we could maybe sell some food that I'm not potentially interested in. Stuff that, you know, we don't really need right now. And in terms of alchemy ingredients themselves, then, do I really want to be keeping these? I mean, I feel like we should, just in case. Okay, nice. We've got 526 gold, but no camping supplies, which is a bit scary. Now, maybe let's actually go into the tavern as well and see if anyone's got anything interesting to tell us. And maybe even some more ways to collect some coin. Who's Ray?
Yes? Need something?
Oh, wait, we can actually beg for money, ask for training, offer gift, issue an order. Never mind.
All right, then.
Okay, interesting.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
I'm actually looking for some work if you've got any leads.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Now, I don't know if I want to be taking on bounty contracts right now, but good to know that we actually, well, can get to it. Also, what is private bath? Do I really want to be... I don't think we want to be going to that. Wait, can I play blackjack here? Wait, there's actually games. Wait a damn second. Do we play some blackjack? Do we waste our hard-earned gold on gambling? I feel like that would be pretty much a mistake right now. Let's see what she has for sale. Now, she is selling a toolkit here, and a toolkit is actually how you craft items, a brewer and a chef. So we actually wanted to make some more elaborate food or become a chef ourselves or a brewer if we wanted to open our little bar somewhere, or tavern, should I say. Maybe we could do that in the future. That is good to know. But you know what? I feel that we are in a very good way right now. We have quite a few septums to our name. We don't have any camping supplies right now, but maybe we could actually get some more septums by doing a little bit of gambling. Thought it might be a bad idea, but I've changed my mind. Let's do it. My bet should be between 100 and 500 gold. Okay, how do I choose? Wait a damn second. Select decks. I don't even know what any of this is. I'm just going to start hand and hopefully we win. Wait, do we not have one? Wait, what are we doing here? Okay, I don't know what we did, but okay. What is actually happening? Oh, maybe it's because we're not actually putting any money down to bet right now. I think that is why. We're actually just watching other people play. I was kind of confused to what was actually happening. Okay, right. I think I figured it out. We go over to our septons then. How many do I want to put down? Should we just put 101? Oh, this is risky. 104, screw it. Okay, let's do this. Please. Please, oh please. Now, we've only got 11 right now. I think we hit, right? We have to. Oh, do we? I'm going for it again. Okay, we have 17. I feel like that is not going to be high enough, I'll be honest. Screw it. Oh, we bust. No. I got greedy. I got too greedy. Who won the money then? Valga won, I think. God damn it, we just lost 100 scepters for no reason. I knew I shouldn't have gambled. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
That's pretty cool though, right? But I do think this is where I'm going to end today's video. This is just a quick look at this amazing survival mod list that I'll leave in the description down below. And if you haven't checked it out, I'd highly recommend it. Do smash the like button if you enjoyed it. And if you'd like a full series of a more concrete playthrough, do let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be definitely down to do something like this. I feel like this mod list has a lot of potential for immersion and roleplay. But I appreciate you for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.